Hi guys, I am with the
Hi.
Gracie.
Hi.
Yes, she's on my sofa. I can't believe it as well. Yeah. We're going to talk about Grace because I always talk about myself on this channel. I talk about what I do. I talk about property. I'm alright. But she is amazing. Like, I've been following her journey for a very long time. She does videos, she vlogs, she is like the ultimate female empowering person. It just in one person. She was recently in Stormzy's video.
Oh yeah!
But I was like, oh my god, Grace! Like,
I feel like out of all the stuff I've ever achieved, people get the most gassed about
that
video.
I think it's because it's not expected.
Yeah.
I think that's why. I think it's just like so random. It's like, what? That was Grace.
Stormzy is the nicest,
He
kindest,
seems really nice,
like man.
Like really genuine.
Yeah, he is.
I liked that aspect of the video where he just had like amazing women. She's launching a book in July.
Yeah.
Tell us about your book.
So the book is called No Filter. I signed my publishing deal in October. The lead up to it was like incredible. I had 15 meetings with publishers.
Wow.
I had 8 offers.
How did you choose? What made you want to choose them?
So I knew when I walked into the room with Headline, who I signed with, that it was them. They had like cookies and brownies laid out, and I just knew. I knew instantly, and luckily they had the highest offer. Get your paper, get your paper. Isn't
that perfect when it just, the vibe is right and the money is right?
It's meant to be.
Yeah, it's just completely meant to be.
The book cover was revealed.
That was all over my timeline. Like, I was just scrolling, seeing blue, yellow, right? Yeah, and Grace's face in the middle. She's done it again.
It's about my life, so it's about my childhood, the trauma I've had, domestic violence, kind of growing up, boys, friends, careers, body image, mental health, everything about my life up until now is in the book. In there.
And that's everything that we young women need. Like, we don't have enough of it. But you're literally like the internet's aunt, right?
Yeah.
You're like
internet's big sister.
Big sister. You literally embody that.
Oh,
There's nothing that's off limits, I feel, because you know why you're talking about this stuff.
Yeah.
It's to help and empower
I won't talk about stuff that I haven't been through. Luckily, I've been through a lot of shit to talk about. But if I haven't gone through stuff, I'll bring people like yourself on
into it,
to talk about it, because I think it's important to use my platform for myself, but also for other people and giving other people like a voice. So yeah, No Filter, it's out in July. Link in bio.
Can't wait for that. That's gonna be like a birthday present to myself because I'm born in July, so.
Oh my god, come to the book launch!
Yeah, I'm coming. It's gonna be nice summer. Yeah,
rooftop party.
I'll vlog it for you guys so you can see.
It's very exciting. Yeah. I have like I'm gonna do a book tour, so I'm gonna go up and down the country. Yeah. And then hopefully do like some TV appearances and
I'm gonna wait for that.
Press all about it. But it hasn't sunk in yet.
Well, have you had a copy in your hand yet?
No.
Right.
I've got so at home I have like these sampler leaflets. I did a event with Glamour magazine and they needed to have a sampler. So I've got like leaflets and like a massive pop-up poster of my face.
That's amazing.
It's very, very weird. But I think it's needed. I think there's a missing
voice
in publishing. Like there's a lot of like middle class white people who have
that books like this. Yeah.
So for me, it's a chance to get people that are like me to read. Exactly.
That's what people want. They want to feel like they can relate to a story. They want to relate, and you're so relatable. As you said, you've gone through so many things. So someone can relate to some
angle,
every woman,
you know. It's for everyone.
Yeah, literally. I say that like I've read it. I haven't even read it. I know Grace and I know what she's like, and I feel like the book is literally gonna be you right now, like just talking. Like before this video, we were talking for about an hour. And I feel like that's the feel that we're gonna have, and eating pizza, barbecue sauce on everything. Grace is just doing so much stuff. You're actually inspiring me. What is next for me now? And you do documentaries on the BBC. I've watched every single thing that you've done. And again, she is the same person on camera that she is here. How did you get into the documentaries? Was that something you wanted to do, or did it just sort of come to you?
I've got a management company, like an agent.
Yeah.
So when I signed with them in 2014, I bought to them my 5-year plan.
Okay.
So in that plan was like more subscribers, like more paid work, all that kind of stuff. But I also put in there documentaries, presenting. So I always kind of had an inkling that's what I wanted to do. And then I was approached for Clean Straight Secret, my first doc. I was approached by the production company on Twitter, and they said, hey, we're doing a documentary for BBC Three, we'd love you to front it. And that's it. From that doc, my presenting skills are out there now for the world to see. So it's sort of easy for me to kind of do docs and be in that world because
you've done it. It's clear. It's there. They can go and watch it. They know what they're gonna get. I
kind of knew doing it would be controversial, and that's why I took it. I'm not stupid. I'm a business woman, and I knew that would get my foot in the door. That would get people talking about me. More followers, a bigger profile, and then I can do stuff that I really want to do, which is mental health.
Okay. So is that the stuff that you'd like to continue doing, like mental health documentaries and things like that?
I want to do women's issues. I want to do like sex trafficking of women. I want to do sex trafficking of children. Channel 4 primetime TV slot is my goal.
Coming.
Like I'm gunning.
You will gunning. I know that it's gonna happen like sooner than you think. Honestly,
I'm like a BBC Three girl right now, but I think Channel 4 is where I'll kind of blossom,
end up going to.
In my opinion.
Blossom, I love that word. That's my nan's name was, so every time I hear that I feel like it's meant to be. Like
we're meant to be there.
Yeah, we're so meant to be, guys. Like our story is just random. I know people out there are thinking, how is Jade doing a video with Grace? Well, you probably feel like I probably hounded her. Grace, what am I giving you? But that's not actually what happened. Like it just.
No, I asked you.
Grace asked me, and I could not believe that it was her that DM'd me.
Someone's got a story, and I get a good vibe. I would approach them.
And we've just had good vibes, haven't we?
I'm not here to be like have a million subscribers and be kind of that person. Like I'm here to have a drama-free life. And make something of myself, and the people that support me and are true and have a good heart, I'm here to bring them with me. And that's why I want you to do a video of you.
She's so
and also to help me with my money because I need to save for
I'm gonna be her financial consultant because we're gonna get her mansion.
Yes,
so that's what we're going to start working towards, and she's going to help me with my career. So
perfect. Like,
we're like we're the perfect couple.
Perfect.
Like, perfect.
We are.
Yeah, we
are. We'll just get married.
Get our boyfriends.
Okay.
We belong together. What else would they want to know about you? They'd probably want to know how you became a successful blogger.
I think I've always been true to myself.
I
haven't done clickbait stuff. I haven't done those weird challenges. I've always done stuff that I'm passionate about. As I've grown into like a new, better person, I think that I've just shared that journey very, very openly with people. So people know that like I'm in therapy at the moment. I talk openly about my issues and my eating disorder and all that kind of stuff.
And that's why we love you.
And it's just, that's just how I cope with it. I'm very, very lucky, and I think I'm one of few people that can say that my job is to help people. I get booked for jobs and for work that is to inspire people, like young people. I do talks and panels and Q&As and stuff, and brands I think now starting to recognise there's a space for that for me.
I think you were before your time. I feel like the world wasn't necessarily ready for what you were putting out there at the time. And now they want to accept it, and now they realise that it's needed, and now it's like jumping on board.
I think I'm the fronter for a lot of stuff,
for
especially
a lot of things,
with having a big profile, but also being of colour, being plus size. You don't see many people like me doing documentaries or fronting massive campaigns. Hopefully paving the way for other people.
You're definitely showing people that are like you in some way that they can do that too. Because like I'm a black girl, and all I see are people that don't look like me doing things that I want to do. And I'm lucky enough to have the mentality of I can do it as well, but not everyone is going to view it that way. I could take it as there's no place for me there, or I could take it as, well, I need to be the person that is changing it.
That's why I try and like give people a place to have an opinion. I know that I have a light skin privilege. That's why I talk about shit. And I know that it can come across as constantly like in your face talking about like black lives or whatever, but that's what I'm passionate about. And I don't really care if I lose a brand job or followers for talking about stuff that matters to me,
really matters,
because there's so much more other shit in the world other than blogging and social media. I want to be remembered for more than like my favourite MAC lipstick or being pretty or having a nice place to live. Like I want to be remembered for helping people and like being part of a revolution of like body positivity and acceptance of like who you really are.
Well, I feel the same. It's funny, like if anyone ever that I don't know finds out that I do YouTube, they always assume I do hair and makeup. Like older people, everyone assumes like, oh, she does hair and makeup. But it's like, why? There are thousands of that stuff out there already, and I just feel like I am not that person, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just trying to be true to myself, like you were saying before. I don't do trendy things and challenges. I don't do stuff like that. I don't do clickbait. I'd feel a bit silly doing it.
It'll take longer to grow when you're true to yourself, and that's obviously what's going on with me. When you get there, it's so... Like, I owe no one nothing. I didn't get no, like, shout out from someone with, like, 10 million subscribers. I didn't have it easy. I literally have worked my arse off to be where I am. And you reap the rewards eventually.
She's so ahead of the game in terms of she's literally a businesswoman. My goal is to just be doing so much. That's when I'll be happy. I'm doing so much.
Hands in
everything.
I remember I did a thing for BBC and it was like an online social media thing about what I do. There's a few comments when people say, why have you got this person who's got hardly any subscribers compared to other people like Alfie and Zoella. And it got me thinking, I was like, they're right. Like there are other people they could have got, but they got me and they got me for a reason. Because when I have substance, I know what I'm talking about. Because I've experienced it. Also, because I believe in myself, like what is meant for me will be for me. And self-belief will get you places that nothing else can. Talent, nothing. If you believe in yourself and you believe that this is what you're meant to do, you will do it.
You will do it, 100%.
Like, I knew a year and a half ago I'd do a book because I had it in my head already. I was just getting the right time for it, finding the right publisher, and then it happened. I'm the first woman of colour influencer in the UK to write a book, so what can I say?
Bow down to her right now. Can't wait for the next one. Oh my god, I'm planning number 2. I know she's planning it already. That's like me when I'm like, right, I need the next house now. I need another property.
But the thing is, you're inspiring too. Like, there's not many people who look like you that are doing things around property and all that kind of stuff. So you already have your unique selling point. So you just have to run with it. And make it happen. Like, just make it happen. No excuses, no bullshit.
That's why I need her, because she's gonna help me make it happen. Like, she's gonna
pat the weave.
She's not normal anymore, okay? She doesn't live a normal life.
Normal though.
You're real. 100%. But her life, she lives a great life now. I work a 9 to 5, pay a mortgage. There's nothing wrong with that, but I know
you want more for
yourself.
I want
more for myself. So she's gonna help me.
But I still do
open up
the
my
most
mind.
normal things, like I'll still do a McDonald's drive-through.
Oh yeah, I know you do, because you tweet about it. You haven't let anything going
on
around.
I think it's because like I'm not treated any differently when I go home. It's just like the internet and like brands and press and stuff that put me on a pedestal. But really and truly, like nothing's changed. Apart from I can afford nicer things and go away more. And all that. But I'm just
for a house.
I'm saving for a house. And I'm just happier.
Because you have like, less stress in that sense, right?
Less anxiety. It's unbelievable. It's nice to be happy in every part of your life.
And it's a constant thing though, isn't it? Like you constantly have to work on those areas, because I feel like sometimes we think when I have that I'll be happy, but it doesn't necessarily work like that. It's like when I have that I'll be happier, but I need to upkeep it. You need to
be very grateful for where you are. When you start appreciating what you have, you'll be able to get more. And that's what I realise, is that when you are content but still hungry and driven, that's when shit starts popping off.
That's it's like that formula.
What you give, you get back. I help people because helping people helps me. And so if I give that to them, I give it to myself, I give it to the world.
You're giving to yourself.
And then it comes back.
So lovely. She's literally like my sister. You guys know that we literally just met today. Like,
we did.
That shows you when a connection is real. It's just...
And you're gonna come to my flat, my new flat.
We're gonna do decor shopping, so watch out.
I'm so
excited. I might start my decor career very soon.
Oh my god,
she may be my interior career. She may be my first
client.
So you know I can't mess that up. So it's literally amazing. Like I'm spending her money on stuff that I want. It's great. Obviously it's staying in her flat, but I can have pictures and I can see what I've done. I'm happy to spend her money on decor. You guys know I love decor. That's why I do home hauls and stuff. And there's one coming actually.
Oh my god, I'm gonna watch your home hauls when I get home.
Yeah, watch that.
I'm gonna mix silver and gold.
Yeah, let's do that. It's funny. I was gonna get. I don't want to tell you because you might get it. I was actually gonna incorporate some gold in here because I think little accents might be nice. There is a canvas. I'll show it to you that has gold and silver.
Nice.
And I was gonna put it up there.
Have you got a best friend?
Yeah. We can all be besties.
Okay, I'm with this.
We should all go out.
I hate sharing friends.
I know, it's hard.
You like that as well, like you hate sharing. I hate sharing.
When did you guys become
friends? Yeah. Oh.
Last question I want to ask, Grace.
Yeah.
What is next for you?
To be honest, I'm a little bit bored. I'm not bored, but I think that after summertime, are we ready to do a new venture? I do want to bring out my own merch of some sort. I would love to do sunglasses and makeup bags.
Oh yeah.
And iPhone cases and like really just
really nice,
kind of like minimal but cool stuff. More documentaries, Channel 4 like I said, and a second book. I want to do a book all about self-care.
That is what's needed.
And what it means to really look after yourself.
Yeah.
But also learn to look after yourself. Because I don't think
it's not taught, and people don't know what it means really.
Yeah.
You know, young people in particular, you have to do so much research to get to the answers. I found that. I started reading books and stuff like that quite young because of my mum, because she had books lying around, but not everyone has that access. So you go through life and you're like in your 20s and you haven't really unlocked those things yet.
Exactly.
So wait for her book.
And do a book. So for parents, how to look after
their children.
Their children,
They need that too.
How to talk to them about sex, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
What could be going on with them, the signs of self-harm. Because my care job, my job was to obviously look after the children, but also I had to deal with the parents too. And also what I've learnt from me and my mum and our relationship is quite rocky. And buy a house. So I think actually, I think I'm in a more of like a personal growth stage.
Yeah, your personal growth now, because career's going really, really well.
Yeah, I have the motivation and belief that I will always have a career, but I think my personal life is what I'm trying to really
grow. Life just sort of makes you feel a bit. It kind of knocks you sometimes, and then you're kind of forced to think you have to be realistic.
No,
sort of thing.
No, you got a dream, man.
That's what I'm trying to say. So I think I've pushed myself to be so realistic, and I used to be a dreamer. Like my friends used to call me daydreamer, unicorn. Oh, anything I want, I'll have it, and it would just come to me. And then I think that I just got in front of myself, lost it. So now I'm gonna rework on that.
The brain, doesn't know the difference between reality and a dream. Yeah. So if you are constantly dreaming of something, your brain thinks it's happening.
It's happening. And then it will happen.
Yeah. It can't tell the difference.
So true.
So what you think, you really do become.
You really do become it. To be honest, I did do that with this place. I did that. I knew I was gonna
Teach me how!
I knew I was going to have this. I've done it with little things like my dog.
Same.
My dog. I attracted my dog.
Holidays.
Yeah. Even my boyfriend. Even unconsciously, because I actually wasn't looking for a boy, but I was just like, if someone does come to me, they need to be like this. Otherwise, and I just got on with it, and then he just popped up. So maybe I'll do a video on that. Actually, it's gonna go. So we are gonna say bye. Thank you so much, Grace, for being on my channel. I have loved spending this day with you. Remember to watch the video on her channel because that video is really, really good, if I must say so.